I'm not a feminist. Part 2. Modern feminism says if a woman gets bullied, it's misogyny. If a man does, it's for other reasons.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Coon Hub. This topic needs no introduction. You know what to expect when you come across those from the movement. It's called lunacy. It's gonna be over for the gynocrats eventually, and it could be very soon. Men all over the world are now asking themselves the table-turner question. What's in this for me? The conversation have been about women and what they deserve for a long time. Now that men are voicing their expectations, there seems to be a problem. Because of course, we should just accept whatever. Some will even tell you that you should be thankful that some random chick even considered you.
That is bullshit.
As if that's some phenomenal achievement. You must understand that the only reason the red pill space is getting so much pushback is because we now have outlets. Before, all we got to see were the issues women face, because the stage was given to them, and men were forced to be better. Now our stories are out there. But instead of trying to see things from our side, this is what we're met with. They're still trying to keep the conversation about them.
If black people say it's racism, you shut up and learn it. If Muslims say it's Islamophobic, you shut up and learn it. If women say it's harassment, you shut up and learn it. If gay people say it's homophobic, you shut up and learn it.
Did you get that, guys? You shut up and learn it. This is the disingenuous nature of modern feminists. You notice you didn't say anything about what everyone else should do when men are talking about their problems. And it most certainly wouldn't be shut up and learn it. It would be more like you're a straight male. Everything is your fault. Everyone gets to dump their problems on men. But when we choose to walk away, or respond with what's true to us, then we get called toxic, mean, and bitter.
How we live in a world that makes fun of guys who cry, but 80% of suicides are guys.
Okay, this one's for dudes. And this is a perfect example why feminism is beneficial for men. All of you think feminism is hating men. It's not. It's about taking down patriarchy and its oppressive norms. Even though men are the ones who benefit from patriarchy the most, they're still victimized to an extent. You can think of it as misogyny being a two-way street. Patriarchy tells men they shouldn't be vulnerable or show emotions. It uses misogyny to label those things as feminine things. So when men get vulnerable or emotional, they're criticized, made fun of, told to be a man, not to act like a woman. That's toxic as
That pencil is pointing at one of the reasons why we don't allow anyone to define masculinity for us. It's not that men don't have feelings or incapable of showing emotions. We just know that they won't serve us in the ways people like you think they should. There are reasons why women are not attracted to feminine men. If you're the kind of guy to go home every day, complaining to your wife about how the world is kicking your butt, you best believe she will be leaving you for a guy whose shoulder she can cry on for a change. By the way, isn't there enough proof in our society of what happens to weak men? The current president is one such example, and don't get me started on those in Hollywood who cannot say what's really on their mind.
because men end up bottling up their emotions. They have nowhere to seek help for, and they don't know how to deal with these emotions. Patriarchy oppresses all of us. Some more than others, yes, but all of us. So men needs to be a feminist also for their own sake.
As if feminists are just out here trying to get men to get in touch with their emotional side. Give me a break.
Studies predict that if women stopped buying cosmetic products and services, every economy in the world would collapse overnight. This is a call to collapse the economy. Let's cover our scented tampons in hairspray, light them on fire, and throw them at Maybelline's headquarters. Let's take all our leftover lotions and soaps and make the world's largest slip and slide down Capitol Hill.
Why you always lying?
Whoa, let's hit the brake on this one. Women do none of what they do for men. Even they say it all the time. They wear what they feel comfortable in. They call it expressing themselves. Even though another toe is about to be formed in those heels they're rocking. They torture themselves because of their own insecurities. It has little to do with attracting men, but more to show off in each other. No one critiques women on what they look like more than other women. So this is really a female-made problem. I think I'll allow Mr. Lion to do me the honors on this one.
Being a woman is hard. You have no boobs? You better grow some. You have boobs. Cover yourself up. You have no ass? Everyone will laugh at you. You have an ass? You better cover yourself up. You don't want to attract too much attention. You're short? You better wear high heels. You're tall? You cannot be taller than men. You're skinny? You better eat something. You're chubby? You better starve yourself, otherwise no one will find you pretty. Breaking news, you might as well do whatever you want because you'll be shamed anyway.
When are they going to admit that this is just an excuse to do whatever they want? Like, come on, it's 2021, no one cares anymore. We know what's ahead, and we won't be collecting any garbage. Women have no problem where there is preferential treatment towards them. They only seem to focus on where they're lacking. If your cup size is an A, why would you have a problem with men who like Ds? There are plenty of guys who prefer A's. Their problem is that they want all the attention. No man should reject what they have to offer. It's kind of like the hive-minded utopia the left is trying to achieve. Even if you don't like it, don't say it, you may hurt someone's feelings. And you don't have to cover yourself up. But we're gonna call a rock, not a potato. People respond to things based on their moral standing, and that will never change. You won't be called Madam President for dressing like a sidewalk creature.
Should I risk my life just for the sake of a game? Now let's discuss that in the not all men narrative that men like to be pushing onto feminists these days. 1 in 6 women are victims of sexual assault. Of reported cases. So whilst not all men are bad, there's always going to be that one man that is bad. So women need to be wary of all men in order to protect themselves. Not all the bullet casings in that gun are filled, but one of them is. And you don't want to take that risk, so why should we?
The basis of our story is about playing Russian roulette with a gun, trying to equate it when it comes to women's safety regarding harassment. The phrase "not all men" is not to dismiss the validity of the argument. It's to highlight the fact that what men go through is downplayed. What happens to women also happens to men. But no one talks about it. Not everything to the same extremes, but in some cases, yes. Here's one such example.
Thank you so much to my fans.
Most women would see that as nothing, and men should just man up. But flip the genders and see what happens. This is why these spaces are necessary. Someone have to call out the hypocrisy. Women do not get to do what they feel like with men, then get offended when we do it to them. And if the justice system was really just, we wouldn't have these problems to begin with. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, be well.